Once upon a time, in the heart of an old library filled with towering bookshelves and warm wooden floors, there lived a tiny creature named Whisker. Whisker was no ordinary worm. He had a pair of round glasses that sparkled like dewdrops on spider webs, and his body shimmered with the colors of autumn leaves. He had a special gift. Whenever he slipped into a book, the story within would spring to life before anyone's eyes. One sunny afternoon, Whisker found himself in a dusty corner where an old, leather-bound book lay forgotten. The cover was as brown and wrinkled as the tree bark outside, but it still held secrets within its pages. As soon as Whisker wiggled inside, the room around him began to change. The air filled with the scent of fresh grass and wildflowers, and a warm breeze blew through an invisible window. "Wow!" exclaimed Whisker, his eyes wide open in amazement. "This story is coming alive!" In the storybook world that had just appeared before him, Whisker met a group of friendly animals who lived near a sparkling river. There was Benny Bunny with soft fur as white as clouds, Sally Squirrel with her bushy tail and acorns to spare, and Tommy Tortoise with his slow but steady steps. "Hello there," said Benny, hopping over with a cheerful smile. "Who are you?" "I'm Whisker," replied the little bookworm. "I came from your storybook. And look at this place, it's beautiful." Sally Squirrel scampered up to them, her paws full of nuts and berries. "Welcome to our home," she said, offering some snacks. Tommy Tortoise arrived next, taking his time but moving with grace. "It's nice to meet you, Whisker," he said slowly. Whisker felt excited about all the new friends he had made and decided to explore more of their world. He followed them down a winding path lined with colorful wildflowers and tall grass swaying in the wind. "This place is magical," thought Whisker to himself as he watched butterflies flit from one flower to another, leaving trails of sweet nectar behind. As they journeyed deeper into the storybook realm, they came across a clearing where children were playing. Laughter filled the air like music, and the sight made Whisker feel warm inside. He couldn't help but think how wonderful it would be if real-life stories could bring such joy to everyone. "That's right," declared Benny Bunny with his big ears twitching happily. "Stories make us happy," Whisker agreed and watched as Sally Squirrel shared acorns she had gathered, showing kindness towards the children who eagerly accepted them. "And sharing is important," Tommy Tortoise chimed in slowly but surely. His voice held a sense of wisdom and calmness. Feeling inspired by his new friends, Whisker wanted to help bring more happiness into their world, too. He noticed a little girl sitting alone on a nearby bench, looking sad. Her cheeks were wet with tears that sparkled like tiny diamonds in the afternoon light. "Hello there," said Whisker softly as he approached her. "Why are you feeling so blue?" The little girl looked up at him and sniffed. "I lost my favorite book," she explained sadly, clutching a small torn notebook to her chest. Whisker's heart went out to the child, who reminded him of all the wonderful stories he had seen come to life today. He thought for a moment before reaching into his own little bag and pulling out something special, a tiny pencil that glowed with magic. "Here," said Whisker kindly. "Maybe this can help you fix your book." The girl's eyes widened in surprise and wonder as she accepted the magical pencil from Whisker. She began to draw, and soon enough, her torn notebook was filled once again with colorful illustrations and exciting tales of adventures. A smile returned to her face, and she hugged both the book and Whisker tightly. "Thank you so much," she whispered gratefully. Seeing this made Whisker feel happy too, knowing that he could help spread joy through stories just like his new friends had shown him how to do. As evening approached and golden rays of sun filtered through the trees, turning everything into a warm glow, Whisker knew it was time for him to return to his world. He said goodbye to Benny Bunny, Sally Squirrel, Tommy Tortoise, and all their other animal companions with heartfelt thanks. "Take care," Whisker told them as he hugged each friend gently before slipping back inside the storybook. The magical world around him faded away until only the dim library lights remained visible through closed eyelids. But now that Whisker had experienced such wonderful adventures, he felt even more determined than ever to keep sharing happiness and kindness wherever his book travels took him next. And so, with a heart full of hope and warmth, Little Whisker curled up on one of the soft library shelves for the night, dreaming of all the new stories waiting just beyond each open page. Whisker continued to visit different storybooks every day, bringing joy and friendship wherever he went. He learned that even small actions can make big differences in people's lives. And now it's time for you to close your eyes to good night, little one. Sweet dreams.